So when I don't know whether or not Virginia Giuffre is a sex trafficker now, it's because, like, especially because my cousin, because like I said, she went to jail for sex trafficking, and then she moves in with my Mimi. My Mimi, like I know for a fact, is a sex trafficker now. Like my Mimi is like always known my age. Like she knows I'm a little 5-year-old going to the Middle East. Like I stayed at her house right before I left. I mean, like my cousin knows that I'm like a little tiny kid. Like I'd go out with her and like I'd do drugs with her and stuff, or I'd smoke weed and stuff. Like my family knows my age, and so like when I talk about like I have one person in my family who says she went to jail for prostitution. And like then I have another guy in my family who's my uncle who's dead, who was a sheriff in Houston, and like this Filipino woman was trafficked, but they didn't tell us she had sex with anyone. No, they keep her as a slave to like clean, because those people can't afford to pay her to clean. She runs away because they're in this fancy hotel, but my uncle is stationed there, and like my uncle is the sheriff from Houston, Dale Mormon or Kerry Mormon. I don't know what he goes by. So like what happened is she ran to my uncle, and then like my family adopted her. It's like, oh, you need to run away from the poor, from the mean Saudis. Come to our sex trafficking home. You can come stay with my uncle. But like when I was like a little tiny kid, like my uncle, like I said in the last video, like he like literally like was like, hey, you want to see how cool this computer is? It has porn on it. And I was like, oh, it has porn? Yeah. Because like I loved finding porn. Like I remember I went on a church trip once, and like we were all in like the balls, like in like the kids play area, and then I found like so much porn, like as the church stopped there, and then like the whole area was full of like porn, and like I took it all home. And like I remember another time I found porn, like because like if you're trying to get a little kid to have sex with you, like you need them to have porn, and they need me to have sex with like the little girls, because like the little girls can't even have sex at all. But they think that their age is wrong, so they will have sex eventually, but like mainly with a very, very small child, because they're so small. And like you never think that like they're hot. Like I showed like my ex-girlfriend a girl that I think looks a lot like my ex-girlfriend Michelle, or the person that they replaced Michelle with, who looked completely different when I came to Colorado. That girl is so freaking hot. But like when I was a little kid, like I remember showing up in Colorado Springs, because I drove there when I was like 5, and like my hood went through my windshield. And then like I remember like I hooked up with her, and like it was like disgusting to me, because like she was so big, like she was fat. But like now like I look at her and I'm like, oh, you're like the hottest. Like I think that's what happens like when you're a small child who like hooks up with a regular sized